and branch out and spread things that way. As Liquid, like you mentioned, that ward over in that top jungle, scouts out nobody there. Top lane's pushed in. The three-man. RP comes in. The cookie back. Light Strike Array's there, but the kisses. It's all too late for Beastcoast. They've been slaughtered. Chrislock's done. In comes K1. The Chrono onto the Oracle. Catches out the PA2. Whisper's damage is still going through. Sumail, the turnaround stun from the Light Strike Array. Sure is there, but he pops out after the false promise.
Whisper is not dying.
Looks so big for Liquid, but Beastcoast, they strike back with an ultra kill on Whisper.
Oh my god, the damage coming out from Whisper in that fight. Even though they landed a 3-man RP, good chrono frame from K1. Guardian grieves.
And now the jump into mid. Well, Schofield pays for his insolence this time around. Blasted by Sumail, and literally like I'm a Medusa or a Necro, a Crystal Maiden with no boots. 15 minutes in, I'm undying, and I'm just walking around thinking I need to ward there, I need to go here, and I can't
Hold
do
their
it.
thoughts, they're going high ground. Chrono available.
They've got kisses too. Everything at their disposal. And K1 with a chrono. Straight onto the Oracle. There's the kisses. Lina now the second focus. Beastcoast move into this tier 3 in the Radiant base. 2 snipe outs. The buyback forced from Insania. But the defense not coming from Liquid. Templar Assassin, PA. They're going to come back and try and defend as the missed skewer. Koikva trying a sneaky play there with his blink forward. But K1 focusing onto the barracks. Disarmed by the Fate's Edict for now. But that's Whisper you have to deal with that Diabolic Edict shredding through your buildings. Melee rack's about to fall. In comes a PA, but out with a Poison Nova and the Pulse Nova. Nova's everywhere. Cookie misses, but Mickey has to jump away to safety. Beastcoast claim what they needed. Barracks down, and there's no reason to stick around here and push any harder.
For Koikwa to jump in, we've seen he try to go in, miss the skewer, and here they are, knocking on your tier 3s again.
Yeah, the fact that K1 is just constantly hunting for it does get Skewer stunned up. Good play from Liquid to take the Aegis. And the kisses looking to try and distract and scatter Liquid around, but the Yules into LSA Meld Strike, the damage onto K1 with the Laguna Blade Shockwave, but he time walks literally all of the damage away. And Mickey, he jumped in aggressively, needs the false promise to get him out of there. Beastcoast have been held for now. They still have RP to toy around with here, Liquid. So the ability to continue fighting and defending their barracks, it is available.
Kept doing for years, a couple of years ago, and now going into Heaven's Halberd.
Yeah, puppies. Oh, there we go. Nice little pick off on Schofield. I mean, he's doing his classic Schofield thing. Even dipping back towards Liquid at this point. K1 gets onto Mickey. Not too much backup nearby.
He's alone.
Magnus is up north, but the PA is just demolished. Kisses and breach up the ramp. Get to the high ground. As Koikva, Shockwave, Skewer, Light Strike Array, the combo play, Laguna Blade, and the RP onto K1, he's down. Beautiful execution from Liquid, and now with the Yule Scepter, Light Strike, Whisper caught out. The minus armor from Sumail, bursting him down. Koikva jumped in, he's going to be saved up by the Oracle, and Beastcoast held in their tracks. Sure, you killed a PA, but you start to contend with a TA. And Koikva, oh, he's tried to go in again. Shockwave Skewer once more.
Another one.
Really well played by Koikva, setting it up onto Chrislock with a 2-man stun from the Lina. Liquid are holding. Beautiful out onto the Venomancer, and 3 kills in a row.
Gorgeous execution there from Team Liquid. They execute the combo.
Oh, this is going to be close. Roshan nearly dead. Koikva walking past the plate wall. Chrislock going to break the smoke. Gets out of Gale. Misses out. Mickey makes the jump, and there's a Ghost after there. Bursting through Chrislock, but Roshan's gone. BKB out from the PA, but she's disarmed before it as Laguna Blade does very little. Tiger tanking up through the kisses while Whisper saved by a cookie. Critted down by Mickey. Turn around from the Snapfire, and K1 still has that chrono to play with. Mickey, though, has the backup of the Lina with that Light Strike Array stun. Insania, the target of choice, though, from Schofield and K1. Try and burst through the Oracle. Force the false promise as they lose 2 of their cores on Beastcoast. The buyback coming and the chrono expended. K1 needed to.
I don't think chrono was necessary there. You can pretty much, you can't put yourself in such a bad spot. Most likely you're gonna die. You overstep. Wait, what?
Schofield.
Chasing.
The dieback on Earth Spirit, but the chrono! In comes K1, Whisper with the damage, absolutely pumping it towards Liquid. They've not got a kill yet. Schofield will be the first to fall. Tiger finally bursts down as the false promise on a Sumail. Buys a bit of space for the TA, but the focus from Beastcoast, the 2 supports. Insania and Tiger both down, and now Mickey is isolated, all out on his lonesome.
Great chrono from K1. He caught 4 people inside. once again on the tier 3.
Here's
BK with the
combo.
buyback.
In we go, but there's no stuns to follow through, so K1, BKBs and time warps. And really, the brunt of the damage here going onto the buildings from Whisper and K1, focusing down the barracks, whittling away at the structures of Liquid. 2 melee racks surviving for now, top and mid lane. And they still have Aegis here for 14 seconds. But it means
really bad spot. Templar Assassin trying to find some farm, get the Nullifier, will send the Magic Wand probably and just buy
Schofield.
Sacred Relic. Can still think about it. Maybe it's Divine Ranger. Sumail getting a jump.
Has to BKB. Gets the Deso and that minus armor right click into him. But Tiger dead without buyback for a minute, and K1 jumping high ground here towards Insania. What does he have to false promise himself? He does, absolutely, but he's being bashed into oblivion. Fated it comes, the kiss is landing towards Sumail as the backline. Mickey, he was hunting for Stinger, but he's been turned around on by the Leshrac. A double kill for K1, picks off Insania with the skewer, over to the RP.
Where's
this
the
is the chance
follow-up?
for Liquid. The follow through with the Empower, cleaving and critting, but Mickey just doesn't have the damage. Beastcoast will stand their ground,
This is it,
turn
Gary.
and face, and this has got to be it. Absolute domination coming through from Beastcoast as they take down the PA, force out a couple of buybacks, and clear the buildings.
The first guy already, all chat, first game from the Beastcoast in this major. You know, they're not holding back. Maybe they have it on one of the keys. You know, we've seen yesterday, like GG being
The
dropped.
RTW, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they have it, like just a straight up guy. Have it as one of your most important keys on the keyboard.
They got
Viewer
Chris
back.
Ghost Scepter comes, Cookie back. The saves are there for Chris Luck's Venom. Laguna Blade going to whip. And the Venom answer safe and sound with the rest of the boys. Beastcoast now forcing Mega Creeps to come Liquid's way, having taken down all of the barracks. And a difficult spot for Liquid to be in, but
Next Roche will respawn in 2 minutes. If they
they've even longer throughout these fights.
it's almost impossible to press
K1.
Faceless Void. Here he
They
comes.
get the chrono. Straight onto the Oracle, the prime target they needed. Buyback immediate, out from Insania while Sumail BKBs and turns, whacks down with a Psyblade spill. Leshrac didn't see that one coming.
That was beautiful.
Offensive saving hero this time around as they do get a catch. Bursting through Schofield and Yule's into the Faceless Void, so TA and the chrono not really being hit here. They've got the false promise out of Liquid, and Chris Luck running back in towards Sumail. They're trying to put damage on him through the false promise, but
Disarm.
Insania being focused by K1. Light Strike Array holds the Faceless Void back, while PA chasing back Whisper, but TA's gone. The damage was enough, and Tiger found on the left-hand side. Now you've got no execution from Liquid. 3 heroes dead with no buyback, and Beastcoast looking for your tier 4s.
It's 2 versus 3 with the Divine Rapier. Playing it like this Faceless Void is too tanky to kill. 4,000 HP.
He's straight on top of them. I mean, the jump in here from Mickey. It's a lot of damage on Whisper, but they've got Ghost Scepters, Eon Disc, Cookie Stun, catch out Mickey's PA. Tries to get back onto Whisper, but they've got the cheese and the fountain diving from K1. He's in the fountain, taking down the Magnus, and Mickey, the final casualty for Team Liquid, calling out GG, and Beastcoast take game 1.
This is gonna be it. Beastcoast showing up what they're made of already in game number 1. I love the itemization on their side. Leshrac surviving so many times.
Now bottom lane, have they recovered yet, Liquid? Doesn't look like it. Insania's tossed back into the waiting arms of Whisper. 2-man split earth with a Diabolic Edict.
Neutral
and Mickey,
creep.
he's stacking up Quill sprays onto Whisper, but he's got 1 charges, the ability to run back, but all these stacks, they're building so heavily. Whisper needs another split earth, but dodged and
Good
sidestepped. Well done by Mickey, recovering in that bot lane at long last, whilst Tiger does cookie away from K1. Fend Sumail, and the response from Beastcoast is powerful, while Insania, under this big neutral creep stack, being burnt alive by the Pulse Nova, gets himself a bit of distance though, and
He's too
Whisper
slow.
taking the brunt of the damage from Mickey. Can't catch up to the Oracle.
But a team that is usually known for making a ton of stacks. Once again, heavily focusing on the lanes. A lot of slow top.
Koikfa, yeah, that Curse of Avernus with the Vortex, slowing Koikfa down. He's got himself boots, chainmail, so armor and move speed, but K1 slaps him. Tiger has arrived into that top, catching out K1's Abaddon. He's dropping incredibly low, but the phase boots, the move speed, and the ability to just slip away from danger there. Whilst the male died mid lane.
He needs to be careful about the trap. I think he knows where the trap is, so we'll just...
And that was the big point the panel made, the ability for Liquid to get out of their lanes. If the laning stage breaks down too soon and a toss back like this, Koikfa into the Chris Luck
He
Venom
can just
answer
run
is
it
dead.
down.
They've got an objective to claim as well. Tower gone, kill after kill. Beastcoast are on a roll. Smoke rotation, 4 heroes strong, coming to bottom lane. Mickey's out of mana, so the Tombo, Avalanche, the toss, he's looking for it, gets the mana back, and the Oracle put into Whisper's damage over time. But they want Mickey. He's the bigger target. The block out from the Plague Ward stops his retreat. Dagger as well. And all this money flowing into the pockets of the supports as Mickey runs forward, frontlining like you said, allowing for the kisses and the duel onto the Leshrac. They get out a good Poison Nova and the Ice Blast arriving. Good Fate's Edict blocks out some of the damage there. Koikva turned on, but the False Promise saves him up. Beautiful from Insania.
Double damage purged off.
Buys the time for the retreat out from Liquid.
What they're doing right now.
Edging forward, little by little. Schofield very aggressive, and under the kisses, likely dead. Trying to dodge them, but Insania with the burst damage clears through the Tiny, and they stop the push. Bottom tier 1 for a little while. Liquid looking like they want to start something here. I don't know, with that duel and DD rune, Schofield's burst immediately. The Ice Blast comes in, but they've still got the saves from Insania, holding high ground, and Sumail with a double kill, going for the TP out. No stuns to catch him. So Whisper and K1, I mean, they're under these kisses.
Big
a
kisses.
lot of magic damage from the Snapfire as Tiger forcing Beastcoast to start to retreat. Cookie in. K1, he's in a bit of trouble. He's dead. No ulti for him. Whisper's going to get caught by the Fortune's End, and a triple kill for Sumail.
Insania actually drops the Edict. Went a bit too close, dies, but a great fight for Team Liquid. They get the...
As Insania going to Fortune's End off the Gale. Chris Luck walking high ground, and K1 moving towards the Oracle while there's an Avalanche toss in the back lines. Legion Commander pop the Blade Mail, and Mickey press the attack on him, so hitting into Whisper real hard, pops the Greaves, toss back across. K1 still up and running, borrow time going. Chris Luck gets out the ulti, but Mickey's still running forward, and this DD Rune TA shredding through them. Sumail looks perfectly fine to pick off Chris Luck. The Avalanche not even going to... Oh, the toss back! Doesn't buy him enough time. He dies mid-air, and Mickey can get back onto Schofield. They pop the Aegis, but another win for Liquid.
Like, he needs to be not hit by A8 Blast.
Well, Koikva gets clipped by it. Toss back into the Split Earth, Ice Blast, and the damage from Whisper. Koikva down. And an opening here with no buyback on the Legion Commander. This could be Roshan for BC. Mickey and Sumail, they're aiming K1. Manta jumps out, who's got these illusions that can silence you up. Sumail, tagged by Chris Luck and Whisper. Break in fast up towards high ground. They're going for tier 3. Very early part of the game here for that. As the Split Earth onto the TP of Mickey. K1 trying to fall back. He doesn't have any real support here. Borrowed time being expended, and he doesn't have the help he needs. No backup coming. K1 is tanky, sure, but the minus armor stacks up quickly with a duel there. They'll snipe him out. 74 seconds with no Abaddon, and suddenly that stuff from Schofield. And now Beastcoast, they're the ones to come back. TP react back onto the Snapfire, and a dominating streak for Whisper. Well deserved.
Not the super mega creeps, but
just the super small, yeah, super creeps. Oh, TA traps. Koikva trying the body blocks. Gets out the press the attack. Chris Luck trying to slip away from this one with a Ghost Scepter Shiver's Guard. In comes Schofield, Mickey though backstabbing. A jump from the TA, disarmed and has to BKB up. Look at K1 going straight to the back lines with the Templar Assassin hunting the Ancient Apparition. Stinger blown up while K1 is 1v3ing. Aiming Tiger, trying to get through him with Schofield.
Good avalanche.
In comes the combo, but he doesn't finish anybody off. K1's borrow time's going to wear off as well, and Schofield left stranded. Another duel victory for Koikva.
And they're not done. Liquid still chasing Abba. He should be able to get out.
And he stuns.
TP. Not gonna be able to make it, but
which one do you want to go for?
I want to see 14 refraction charges.
Even against all the damage over time?
Yeah, because you have a Dispel mechanic as well. Then you have a
Koikva.
Small BKB coming on from the LC. Koikva.
Ice blasted. Scouted out by Schofield and Whisper. And this last track helped by Chris Luck to pick off the Legion Commander. 5 seconds away. Liquid look like they want to make a move. Try and find some kind of opening here. One pick off. Could be the difference, but Tiger blinks away. Mickey towards Whisper. There's the duel onto Chris Luck, but I think he got his Ghost Scepter off. The Ice Blast landing into Koikva now. The toss back as well, while Whisper survives and breaks back up to high ground. Sumail's BKB allows him to shred through Schofield and back onto the Ancient Apparition with Roshan about to spawn.
And he TP'd back to base. K1, he's going for the big plays. He wants that mid barracks.
He's taken down the tier 3. The melee axe is gone. Liquid have to come back and try and defend. They've got the dust. The Shadow Blade not going to work out for him this time, but he's got borrowed time. TP home, and he stuns. There it is, the Scatter Blast catches him out, and K1, sure you're speedy, you're tanky, the man to the runaway. The face boost to try and skip out with a spider leg.
Can he get
up
on
to the
top?
high ground? He can't make it.
Hit this
He can't make it.
That was close. I mean, he would still probably die, but maybe he could have tried him.
Mickey. Up to the, he's up to the high ground, but they've got press the attack, they've got heals behind him, Insane is ready. And the drop of the hat to pull the trigger on his false promise. They disarm the Bristle for now, but that means that Sumail can come into starting buildings. They toss back Mickey, but miss the split earth. Bristleback also the one holding Aegis. So even with that Ice Blast and the Avalanche following through, he stays at half HP. Incredibly tanky here on Mickey and Liquid. They can keep this one down, put their foot, the blink back. Sumail dodges. Gets away from the split earth toss. Good attempt from Beastcoast, but Liquid really finger on the pulse this time around as they get up to this top tier 3.
K1 finally out.
Respawns after a long time in jail. Looking to defend and hold on to this set of buildings. And runs straight in towards them. Shield popping. Looking for the silence on Mickey. Gets that Curse of Avernus on it. But K1 taking a huge amount of damage here. And it doesn't look like, the toss, the jump in, the duel, they're going to catch him out. That Ice Blast is coming straight on top of them. Insania. K1 found the slice into the back lines. Buyback immediately from the Oracle as the Tiny will follow suit. K1's borrowed time still going. And Mickey caught out in the split earth. Bristleback's first life still up and running, and Sumail has the cheese. So with this duel play,
Another duel.
Tiger comes back in to help take down Tiny. A double for the Snapfire, and K1 is struggling to find a target he can stick on.
Oh man, that refresher on Legion Commander allowing him to lock down Tiny twice. K1 doesn't have ulti for 5 seconds.
He's dead.
No buyback.
He's gone for a minute and a half. Dead for such a long time. Chris Luck brought back, so did Schofield. So no Tiny, no Abaddon, and Liquid looking to close this one out.
Vesper is out. He TP'd to pick up a Bounty Rune. Maybe we'll farm a triangle or try to go for some wave cutting.
And they still have False Promise. They still have that save ability, even though they spent the cheese. Tier 4 time now for Liquid as they blow up Stinger. Tier 4's a fall in, and Chris Luck, he gets off his Poison Nova, try and chip away at Liquid, but they can't stem the flow. The damage is too great. Substantial move here from Liquid to close out game 2.
This is it, Gary. I don't think they have enough. Abaddon gone for 50 seconds. This will give enough time for Team Liquid to go in and close the game. GG is called.
And there we have it. It looked like it was going that way. I mean, Beastcoast, they did such a great job pushing that bot lane.